and then just solo out the Rengar.
What is going on here?
Game 1 mind games, if you will, gentlemen. If one of these teams wins with this composition, I'm sure it could put the other one on edge just a little bit. Not seeing too at LOL Esports. Use the hashtag SSB win or SSW win. We'll be checking that as we go through.
How much damage Deft dealt and what a hyper carry he was, specifically on Twitch.
Right.
That 44% of his team's damage that he did in the group stages. In the semifinals, that fell substantially. Acorn actually did 26% of his team's damage as a top laner. Because I'm seeing here, they're making a lot of moves that they just haven't made throughout this entire World Championship. Pulling a few of the early game advantages, as well as being the team with Twitch. One of the dangers we've seen with Blue is they have a tendency to fall behind. Almost cost them against Cloud.
Whoa! Chain of corruption flash from Deft.
Corruption in this fight. They do have an edge leading into this. Let's see if they pull off a gank before the Dragon.
Oh, here come both teleports down. It's going to be right on top of each other. Dade gets what he wants. He is going to be out of the fight, and he also has the intervention on Pawn. Almost goes down here, but he gets the brush control. Denies the vision. Oh no, Looper gets going, and that's going to be one for Dandy as well, and White starts things off 2-0.
That's a dead.
And you have to respect the xPeke here early on. There was so much damage get back in the game anyway.
True.
So we have to see if they can control themselves, because the late game shotgun has been problem. Here's the assassination on Deft.
Oh, Deft could get hit. That is going to be the Zillion ulti, but he can take out Hart as well. This is going to be some big damage. Hart just gives that one up, thinking Deft would come up sooner, maybe?
No, what was he doing? I'm not sure if he wanted to try and get in range and exhaust.
Well, I agree that White has gotten overconfident, but that happens when you just stomp on everyone almost every single game.
100%.
Putting the boot down one more time on this one. Alerted that Dandy is there. Red buff on him as well. So whoever gets tagged is probably going to be tagged for death. Dandy trying to get out. A great heal coming from Mata to save Dandy. Another jump from Looper as he gets a kill. Can Dade and the rest of the team answer? Is there any rebuttal to these kills?
Whoa.
Not in for the Oswald. And Flap is out. Somehow he lives. And they're going to take as well. Dade throws himself in the pan, and it's way too hot to get out alive.
In between the turrets.
Two people that can really lead the team quite well. Right now, Pawn being quite a bit of that. As you said, 50% health. The alert onto Deft, but they're going for Dade a little bit here. Dandy at least striking fear into his opponent. Spirit way too close onto this one. One last shot, but it looks like he's going to outlive this one, even with the Venom on him. And it is only Imp down. Now Dade falls. It looks like they back off for now, but a lot of
behind White here, and when they walk into a place with wards, they get a shock blast to the face, and they have very little way of recovering.
This could be, Imp getting out of that one beautifully. There's the teleport coming in. He goes right back onto, that's going to be Acorn, but it was one other right before he got to it. Acorn all by himself. They still go in for the fight. One down, now two down. That's going to be Dade up off the chrono ship. But Looper wants to fight for himself. He actually draws out an exhaust. They're giving themselves so many follow-up opportunities.
At the end, this is the game for White that just goes completely according to plan. None of the weaknesses are exposed here for Samsung White. They're a team that generally does this to pretty much everyone. They pull it.
Once again, you have so many ways of engaging the fight. You have the Rengar, even the Twitch going in. Careful.
There it is, a very nice Yasuo ult coming in. Dade's going to fall very fast. Deft putting out a bit of damage to take down Imp, but there's so much follow-up now that there's not much they can do. 3 for 1.
White just does so much damage, it is impossible to stop this. It's just going to be an ace.
One onto Hart. Hart goes down. They even throw it on the Randuins for the show. It's going to be a dead Zillion when he comes up. That's an ace, and they didn't even need Imp for it.
And it's just insane how won another fight, and suddenly they were 5k gold ahead, and Samsung Blue was just way too far behind. They need to wait such a long time here, and we have a fight again.
One hit. There's the disengage
from
Mata.
Flank. Watch it calling from the back.
Dade's trying to find what he can. Deft gets hit up. There's no heal for him. Chain of corruption did go out, but as soon as Looper is let out of that prison, he is just knocking down the walls and finding more kills. A double for him. Another ace for Samsung White.
It is really demoralizing them here. Blue hasn't been able to find catches in pretty much any situation. Every fight they thought was positive was turned negative.
Oh my gosh!
That was scary.
Oh, I felt that one over here. Spirit tries to get out of this one. Somehow he started this fight with almost 10% HP. Looper is hit up, but he's got that Zanya's finish. Dade gets poisoned to death with an extra hit coming in from Pawn. And these guys are just putting on a clinic with this composition right now. May or may not happen in game 2.
Wasted performance here by Samsung White. Nobody actually expected a 26,000 gold lead at 28 minutes in game round one of the semifinals. But here we are.
And that's 28-50.
Had this 19,000 goal lead in 20 minutes. We were pretty close in this game. And this is against Samsung Blue. It really showed how good Samsung was.